honor of Richard and the other 2 million people that are serving. Roger, he's not here.
He's not here.
God Bless America. And it's going to be led by Wes and Peltz. Everybody has to sing too, right? Yes. You got the words? Everybody got it?
Everybody have it? Everybody need it?
I think I got it up here.
All right, go ahead.
1 and 2, good of you, Wes. And God bless America. When that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, wide with foam. Or maybe store 1 or 2 or 3 away. So I also want to, I better get my glasses. I want to recognize a few people of distinguishment. And the first people we want to recognize are people who have perfect attendance. And that's absolutely perfect attendance, no lates, no tardies, no nothing. And that's Bob Saltz, Roger Murray, Sue Sherian, Tom Dodge, Blue Edwards, we also have people who have near perfect attendance, and that is Catherine Allen, Dennis Lemke, Amanda Smith, Tracy Giles, Jennifer Jackson, Steve DeBoe, Richard Chapman, Ellie Carr, and Brian Reese. And then, the Bronze Award is no lates but leaving early. I don't know what that means, but D. Smith, Tracy Giles, Andrew Newman, Marta Lopez, Debbie Hernandez, Josie Fafano, Wally Brindley. I feel like I'm like Cam Hullerbach, Nicole Pearson, and Joel Whitton. We also want to recognize a few people that have been with us a very, very long time. The first one is Lyle Nelson. We want to recognize Jim Mastatter for 27 years. He's not here. Ken All, 24 years.
There he is.
If you work here 24 years, here's what you look like. Okay, Dennis Lemke, Clinton Davis, Jessica Aquero, Mark Mosier, 25, Lyle Johnson, Richard Chapman, and Sherry Stillman, who's in North Carolina. We do have, well, we're going to save that for last, but we want to also recognize, you know, as our company has grown, there's a lot of people that make things work, and they don't always get recognized 100%. So first, we want to thank all the people who keep the shoes moving and keep the stores looking good, so that the entire stock group can stand up, and we'll give you a big round of applause. Come on, Patty. You guys really did a great job, and I think everybody appreciates it. Secondly, we want to invite and welcome all the people who keep the money in the drawer and do a great job cashiering. They're the last people, the first people our customers see, the last people they see, and they're a vital part of our business. All the cashiers. Woo! Also, of course, thank you all the sales associates for being so kind to all our customers and kind to each other, and it makes a big difference. It makes a great place to work. All right, sales associates. Now, hopefully you guys realize that the heart of the business, which really pumps the shoes out, is the warehouse. They bring in a tremendous amount of shoes. They do a fantastic job. So we want to thank Ashley, Ted, Ed for doing a great job. Today they cleaned the store and they processed over 1,000 pairs of shoes across the store today. All right. The internet team. Could be your praise or not, but you guys always go to the internet team for all your calls. They do more than that. So great. Thank you to Jessica, Rachel, and Ashley. They're here today. Sorry, Nicole. She came all the way from Miami just to get that too. Last but not least, of course, is the person who writes the checks and pays all the bills and keeps things flowing. We got one person by herself. She works her tail off. Sky Freelack. Just so you guys get paid on Friday, right, Scott? We want to thank. We did start something new. I think it was a year ago. We were looking for someone to take over and help with some of the advertising. And this kid goes, "I can do it. I can do it." And we brought him in. He's just done a fantastic job.
Thank you,
it's Steve Chase. He's got a brand new tattoo. You guys haven't seen it?
Where is he?
We have 8 managers working for us that work directly, that help you guys, help you do your job. And we want to. The managers are under a tremendous amount of stress, keeping things going. They do a great job. We also want to welcome a new manager, Michelle. If you can stand up, please.
Yes,
Everybody, all 100 employees, 98 employees are extremely grateful for the 8 managers for all they do for us every day. So let's give them a big round of applause.
Excuse me, Gary.
Yes.
May I say one thing? I would like to thank you for Blair.
Okay, good. Okay, we want to also thank you guys. We had people a couple years ago say, we really got to do some modifications with the buying and stuff like this, and we have listened, and we want to thank our buyers, Jim Wortham, Mark
Yes, thank you.
And lastly, I want to thank
Give us the brain.
my partner, Mark. He's put up with me for 30 years, starting right about today. And I'm not the easiest person to deal with, okay? But he's
The odds have changed. You calm down, and he's wired up.
anyways, he's a great partner, and I want to thank Mark Peltz, the president. All right. And lastly, before our games begin, we do have a couple moments of distinction we want to point out. And let's see, some of these people are here, but first of all, we want to have a couple special awards to, first of all, this, we're not going to call it the hardest worker because everybody works very hard, but the person who really, really does it all is constantly going. Half the time I said, you need to calm down and stop working so hard. And we want to recognize Joe Akolowitz, Mr. We want to recognize this person. He is so into. He's Mr. Ladies Man. We actually had to stop him because he's handing out petitions to get people to vote for him for being Mr. Model of the Year. And it's a Mr. Ladies Man Felix. Couple more.
We got you, Felix.
We have someone that's always constantly working on accessories, does a great job in our store, and we're going to call her Miss Accessory, and that's Catherine Allen. Now we have a guy that's not here today, but it's a very funny story. This year, my brother came down and asked Jim Rastatter, who's also not here, who's waiting these customers? And he goes to my brother, he goes, Clinton's got this half of the store. So, we're going to call Clinton, who's not here, taking on the most customers. We have a top cashier award. We have lots of cashiers, they all do a great job, but there's one person that absolutely, you come in her store, It's always spotless behind the desk. All the mismates are done. Everything's completely organized constantly. So our top cashier award does go to D. Smith. We also do have a lot of fantastic stock people. We do have one stock person that goes above and beyond, and I'm not diminishing the value or the ability of all the stock people, because all the stock people are great. But there is one stock person that's fantastic merchandisers, got a lot of talent, and so the top stock award goes to Tracy Childs. This year we have a couple auctions, so if you guys haven't signed up for the auction, one name per person, otherwise you're disqualified. Put your name in the box, and we're going to be giving stuff out.
Oh, the raffle, you mean?
Raffle.
Right here. Okay. I also want to recognize one more person, our manager, who helps, our chief of operations, who manages all the operations of the stores. Ronnie has done a great job.
Yes, I do.
And truck driver. Guys, that is not an easy job. So we have Jim and Jim. We had Jim that got hurt earlier this year, and the other Jim came and helped, and he's like his son, you know. But Jim does a fantastic job. He does about how to get how many shoes are there. There's never a complaint. He's always smiling and just checking the shoes. So they're absolutely the best driver in the world, Jim. That there's a lot of facets to the company, and so when we're in our little world, that we always, one of our core values is caring for each other. So always give people always give people a smile, and then hopefully they smile back at you, and it makes everybody's day a little bit better. So who's
Jim
going?
Reister got over driving over the Skyway because of you guys.
Who's going to win the trophy this year?
Go!